ブルワーズとのナリーグ優勝決定シリーズ第3戦に3対1で勝利をし、ワールドシリーズ出場に王手をかけたドジャース。翌朝の米メディアは、昨日の試合を見事3人で締めくくった佐々木朗希投手について、そして第4戦に先発投手として登板する大谷翔平選手について分析をしました。ここからはその様子を字幕付きでご紹介します。
Shohei Ohtani, the pitcher. What should we be looking for today when he takes the mound against the Brewers?
Elite stuff.
Yeah.
No, like seriously, elite stuff. It actually is a joke. We try and find ways to love on this guy anymore. And I know he's struggling offensively, but I'm going to show you boards and B-roll of him wiping out hitters with 3 to 4 just crazy good pitches. And also he's rewritten the Dodgers record books for home runs.
And I'm just excited to see Nays' manifesto so I can see some numbers that are just going to jump out and blow me away.
He came to me over the course, the build-up of this week, and he goes, you know what's happening Friday, right? Ohtani.
Just to let everybody know,
wait.
D-Rose here early in the morning. He's sitting back there with Bader at the edit bay. He's looking at the video, and Nays is in there in full Doc Brown mode. And today, he was in much more lather than usual. So this is a good thing.
This is a good one. So let's dive in. Let's give Shohei Ohtani, show people what he's going to attack with, how he's going to attack, what he's been doing the last 5 games. This is a slow burn, right? Mid-June, grabs an inning here. We don't know how it's going to be built up. Well, built up to getting a Game 4 start and being wipeout. Shohei Ohtani, since start of 2021 with MLB ranks among 110 pitchers with 450-plus innings pitched. He's a top 10 pitcher in the entire sport. Top 5 pitcher when he's going right and he's healthy. Stuff-wise, like the zip on his fastball, the bite on his breaking stuff.
Can you go back to that one real quick, please? I'm sorry.
Go back.
Because I wouldn't be myself if I just didn't go with real numbers. All right, his ERA second, right?
Opponent average.
The K percentage, okay, is third. Opponent average is fourth. I'll just walk back over here and let you.
Well, they just kill you. You gotta stop. This is what I was sitting in at Penn. They put these shiny names on things that if you just break them down, we got them.
There we go.
All right?
Yep.
Fielding independent.
I wouldn't be me if I didn't go over there.
Come on, Robert. It's the things you can control.
100%.
Okay. Then you have stuff plus, like we were talking about, the hop and life on your heater, bite on your breaking ball and split. It's Hunter Green and it's Shohei Ohtani and Jacob Mizorowski. So imagine Jacob Mizorowski hitting 55 homers for the Brewers. I mean, that'd be sweet if we could do that.
There we go.
Okay, and he's got the blazing fastball. So let's get into it. I'm going to take you through the arsenal and then take you through how he's potentially going to pitch righties and then lefties.
Oh, that's life.
I mean, he can get it to $102. It's 99, top of the zone. What's also been interesting for him, watch his at-bat against Elliot Ramos in San Francisco. 98 four-seamer, 99 four-seamer. He's got to throw me something off speed. See you later. 100 four-seamer. And what's interesting is he has changed his windup. And I noticed this the other day. It's kind of like this old school build-up to kind of create energy moving down the mound. In 2023, he was going with that hybrid, kind of what Steven Strasburg, David Price, they eliminated all those moving parts. So you can run this, and it hasn't taken any velocity away from him. If anything, he's throwing harder. But I thought that was interesting. Nays picked up on it as well. It's kind of got this rock and this old school windup.
Like it.
Yeah, I do too.
And you know what, the 3 videos you put up, and it's not like you're cherry picking those, but there were 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 0 ball, 2 strikes. There's no sense in the idea of proverbial old thought process of waste a pitch or anything else. You got stuff. You attack the hitter, you get ahead of him, and then you put him away.
Exactly.
Period.
And that was interesting last night to watch Max Scherzer. He had in his mind his good stuff, and he went at him with the heater. You see here, highest average four-seam velocity. Hunter Green, Mizorowski, Shohei Ohtani. I just want you to keep it in mind that none of these guys on the board hit 55 homers for their team. Okay?
No.
So keep it going. So what else does he do well? Before he got hurt, the splitter was his #1 secondary pick.
0-2.
bang, he was throwing that.
1, 2.
Okay?
Right.
And then as he progressively started to deal with the nicks and bruises, he went away from the splitter and put it away. He has started to reemerge this pitch against the Phillies in the NLDS. So another weapon for Milwaukee to have to deal with. Career splitter stats. What?
So the only thing this tells me is these 3 home runs that he actually gave
They
up
closed their eyes.
is the split didn't split on those 3 actual pitches, because those things you're showing, you're hitting less than a hundo and you're slugging 150.
Got best among any pitch by a starting pitcher since 2018. And again, he steals 50 bags if you want him to, too. I mean, I'm sure he could play Gold Glove outfield if you wanted him to do that as well. Keep it going. So we got the reemergence of the split, we got the hot heater, and we got this knee buckling 3 different variations of a breaking ball. From your normal curveball to a sweeper to a gyro slider. Fake name.
Could be just a backup slider that
Thank you.
works every now and then.
It's the bullet slider. We're just it's going straight down instead of sideways, so we had to put a cool name on it. Shohei Ohtani breaking pitches, his metrics, okay? He's got 3 different weapons. You got the gyro slider that's got a lot of drop, not a lot of break. It's kind of giving you that split kind of feel. Sweeper, we all know what that is, kind of the more vertical, the horizontal break across the plate, and then your old school curveball.
The overhand hammer.
Overhand hammer. So how does he tack both? What to watch for against righties, what to watch for against lefties. I'll take you through an at-bat. If he could do this is Weston Wilson.
Ouch.
Watch, 99. That had a little cut at 99. Watch him try and lock him up with 100 right there. Nope. Everyone in the world is swinging and missing that
Pretty much.
right there.
Pretty much you're walking back.
That is the classic tunnel piece right there. So if you're a right-handed hitter, don't overthink it. I know he's kind of using the curveball a little bit more against the righties. I wouldn't totally buy into that. It's 4-seam and some variation of a sweeper slider. He's pitching you generic if you're a right-handed.
Hayes, I'm a big fan of the last 5, especially after the pass squat yesterday said. I like looking at that stuff.
I like the last 5. That's
Yeah.
You want to see what he's coming in feeling good about, what he's hot, and what's hot for him. On the flip side, left-handed hitters, and we saw this. I mean, I made it a point to text Nays during this game, during these ABs. I was like, I know he knew he had the breaking ball, but we're going to break out the 12-6er like your boy Greg Olson saving games back in Baltimore. I mean, this is a wiffle ball breaking ball. Gets him to 3-2, base open. How about Bryce Harper?
That's should be outlawed.
Watch the breaker on this. I mean, eventually, that thing's so sharp. If they start you with it, they usually want to put you away with it. How about that split finger? And now, yick, yick. It's coming.
You know,
rainbow.
Even as good as Bryce Harper is, there had to be a point when he fouled off that one pitch that he had a chance to hit that heater. There probably was some fouled off because, oh man, I'm in trouble. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Wow.
So he has against lefties, and you can see it here, last 5 games. That's noticeable. 2% to almost 18%. So the lefties, it's 4-seam, big hook. Righties, it's more of the moving horizontally across the plate. But either way, now we throw it around.
And you know what? I know the numbers are here, and this
seen.
says it, right? 22% with 2 strikes. But are you telling? How in the world can you get in the batter's box facing this dude and actually
I
think
want
to
people
yourself,
to. Yeah, you can't.
Man, I know he can throw it, but I can't give up on that heat piece.
Can't give up on the heat piece.
Wow.
But you're seeing in the postseason, it is a steady diet of off speed.
Pretty good. How many homers did he hit?
He hit 55
Did
homers.
anybody else on the board?
He hit,
Hey, you know,
else?
I got a trivia question. Who holds the record for most homers in a season by a Dodgers player? Their entire history of who walked through there.
Yeah, he's been there 2 years. I don't have the knowledge that these decision makers have when it comes to making these big-time decisions. But no one has sufficiently explained to me the benefit of showing very good hitters
There is no benefit.
the same pitchers over and over again in a short amount of time. And maybe that is their only option. But I'm wondering, is there a better way? Are there other options? I just don't.
Well, it's just interesting. It's how you want to draw it up coming in, like how you want to create a game plan or a culture. Pat Murphy really leaned into this average Joe's kind of way of thinking, right? Where the average Joe's coming in. Dodger players couldn't name 3 of our players. I would have attacked that completely different. We were the best team in baseball the entire year. We leaned on everybody. We're coming to LA with a purpose, and you're coming to our park to get this party started.
Yeah.
Not the other way around. And I also understand that throughout the course of the year, not having Brandon Woodruff with the lat, that kind of compromised him. Jacob Misiorowski has shown moments where I don't think coming into the playoffs they totally trusted what they were going to get. Okay, are we going to get arm side run off the back net? So there's a lot that blends into this. But going off what you're saying, the whole Aaron Ashby showing him multiple times to this team, that's the rub for me. I would have attacked it. Number one, I would have attacked the Dodgers like we're the bullies on the park, even though you know you're not. I just would have went Freddie Peralta, Misiorowski, Quinn Priester's won me a ton of games, and line up my bullpen to take them on mano-a-mano and play baseball against them. They've chose to do it another way. The only thing I will say is you keep showing them Aaron Ashby. Why not flip it around? Why not open with Koenig if you're gonna show them another lefty? Because look at the numbers. Bring that board up for me.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the numbers of relievers facing, basically giving them the same lanes.
Yes. Third-time hitter faces a reliever in the same series. He ends up hitting 315 with a 403 and a 5.7.
And to be fair, it's not like Ohtani rocketed a triple off that.
No. But Jacob Misiorowski had to come in and save that game in the bottom of the first inning. Okay? So my thing is, when you try and play coy, and they didn't want to announce who they were going with. They brought Quintana up to the dais, and we all knew he wasn't starting the game. Dave Roberts, the only adjustment he's going to make is potentially like he did. You're going to start a lefty? Okay, I'm going to put Will Smith in the 3 slot, and we'll eventually get to a point where we show the lineups that he rolled out, Dave Roberts. You create a worse lane by doing this for your lefty relievers that got to come walk through this fire later in the game. What I'm saying is if he starts Misiorowski, Freddie Freeman's going to be hitting third. So you're going to get Ohtani, Betts, Freddie Freeman. You're going to get 2 out of 3 at the top of the order left-handed. Therefore, as the game progresses, if I bring in Ashmead, if I bring in Koenig, they're going to get the lane of 2 to 3 lefties. By starting Ashby, you create a situation where now Will Smith goes into the 3 slot. Freddie slots down. Teoscar moves up. Max slots down. So later in the game, when I bring in my lefties, their lane is not as good.
And game 2, that's Freddie Peralta's start, game 2.
Yeah, exactly. So I think Milwaukee, they're going to tell you they can get back in this series. Certainly anything can happen. They can get back in this series.
Absolutely.
But I think in their quiet moments, when they look back on this series, they would attack it a different way, I think.
And also, look, when you get 8 innings from Blake Snell
I got it.
and
They're
a complete
hitting.
game from Yamamoto, some of these things are moot.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
And I want to talk about the Dodgers pen because the ability to get kind of his circle of trust a little bit wider.
There's a reason. Alex Vesia comes into the ballgame, and there's a reason he's able to throw 91, 92, top of the zone, and guys get swing and miss. His ball holds its plane. So don't be shocked when he comes into the game. He keeps trying to get Blake Treinen to show him something. And I'm telling you, besides that sword to Blake Perkins, he hung way too many pitches over the heart of the plate yesterday for me to truly believe. So got to keep going to that well. And then Sasaki comes in, and it was pure filth again, right? To Caleb Durbin, he goes heater, split, slider, see you later. Game over, up 3-0. So it's been an interesting.
Do you think Roberts fully trusts Sasaki, or it's more of, I'm just going to keep rolling him out there, and it's.
Yeah, I think the confidence meter is going up, and
Okay.
I think the same thing with Trinan. He's trying to will him.
Yeah.
Thought Ohtani giving up 3 in the first inning against Philadelphia and then battling showed an awful lot.
Yeah, he got innings, he got outs, got what they needed, stay out of their bullpen. But this is how special a guy like Shohei Ohtani is. I mean, this postseason on the offensive side has been pretty much every nightmare matchup that Shohei Ohtani can possibly imagine with all these lefties.
And it's messed with him. I mean, he's a little different, right? It's not just the matchups.
Oh, he was out taking BP on the field, which you've never seen. So you can tell it's clearly messing with him a little bit. But he has the chance to provide production and be a team guy on the mound. And I mean, this guy is so special. What we're seeing him throw Game 4 of the NLCS right now, and we're talking about how he's struggling at the plate, and he has a chance to go out there and throw 7 and get them to the World Series.
Right. I even called it an excuse me triple. Yeah. But you're in good shape if you have an excuse me triple, right? Which you had yesterday.
You're in a good shape. I think they're 8-1 in the postseason, and as much as he battled, is that the worst start they've had in the postseason?
Yeah, 6 innings, 3 runs.
Right,
yeah.
and they haven't had their leadoff hitter really do anything but an excuse me triple. And the Dodgers are so dominant that they're in this position to be the first team to go back-to-back to a World Series since the 08-09 Phillies, and the chance to be the first back-to-back champions since the three-peat 98 to 2000 Yankees. And that's without Ohtani being great.
Yeah, by the way, look at those guys. So, Eric, we're always searching for what wins in baseball. $1.4 billion. That wins. Yeah. That's what they spent to redo their pitching. That includes Ohtani, who's also clearly a hitter. But it looks like they address things. That's their strength, their money, right? They went out and spent it. It's paying off.
Yeah, they're using it wisely. There's no question. They got the best starting pitching in the game, and it's showing up at the most time where it matters the most. But when you look at this Dodgers team, the way they're playing team defense right now, they are not giving away the free 90 feet. They're not letting anybody get any type of advantage or edge on them. They're just a complete team. I think at the beginning of this postseason, it was, hey, let's try and get into their bullpen. That the bullpen's a little questionable. And right now, the way Roki Sasaki has stepped up, I got to admit I was dead wrong on that. I thought he would be, someone Dave Roberts wouldn't be as confident going to, but he has surely earned that respect, earned that confidence in Doc, and he's going out there now as their 9th inning guy, and there shouldn't be any hesitation about that.
いかがでしたでしょうか。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーなどを中心に野球情報をお届けしています。この動画が良かったら高評価、チャンネル登録をよろしくお願いいたします。今回も最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。